Okay, in this lesson, I'm going to be showing you the general overview of Cinema 4D. Okay, so if your screen doesn't look like mine, I need you to go to Layout and choose Startup. Okay, so to demonstrate this lesson, we're going to start by creating a cube over here. Okay, here at the top of my screen, I have three powerful tools here, which is the Move, Scale, and Rotate. Alright, so to move my object around the screen here, I need to come here and select the Move tool and then click any of these axes to move it around. Okay, so I will move it along the Z-axis by clicking and dragging. As you can see, it's moving. Or I can choose this Y, this X-axis, and then click and drag. Also this one, then click and drag. Or I can move by selecting these two coordinates, and then move it freely like that. Okay, I will undo that. Okay, so the next tool is the scale tool. So I can scale my object by clicking and dragging outside the cube like that. By clicking and dragging, I'm scaling. Okay, then to rotate this cube, I'll just come over here and then select this tool, and then I can rotate either on X, Y, or Z axis by selecting the axis and clicking and dragging. As you can see, it's rotating. Or I can choose this one, click and drag. Alright, we undo that. Right, here on the left side of my UI, we have the pen tool. So if you want to pen around this object, just click here and click and drag. As you can see, we are penning left and right, up and down. Then to zoom, we just use this small icon here to zoom in and out. Clicking and dragging, I'm zooming in and out. Okay, then to rotate, we just use this one. Click and dragging to rotate around this object. Then to change the viewport camera, we come over here on this small icon, then click once. As you can see, it's now showing 4 cameras: perspective, top, front, and right. So to select each viewport or each camera, just come over here, then click once. We now selected the top camera, as you can see over here. You can come over here and then select the different camera. We are now on the front camera. Then let's go out to our perspective view. Alright, let me move back to my move tool. Notice here on the right side of our UI, we have the attributes panel, which is like the properties panel. So if we select anything here, we can see its properties over here on the attributes panel. Like this cube, we can see its size, segments, and some other things. Okay, just like the basic. We can also change some few things here, which is the color and some other things. We're gonna look that on the coming episodes. Alright, then down here we have the animation panel, which is the time slider and the function buttons. So to demonstrate some few things here, I'm gonna just do some animation. Okay, I'll create a keyframe here on frame 0, then create another keyframe on frame 55. Then let me just move that, create another keyframe. Okay, so these function buttons, we can play our animation by clicking here. Now our animation is playing. We can also pause here, or also go to start by this button, or go to previous frames. Okay, we'll cover that on the coming lessons. Just some basic stuff here. Okay, let me delete this cube, create a new one. Okay, down here we have the materials panel. So to create the material, we just come over here and then create new material, or we just double click to create. Then to apply the material, we just click and drag into the object. Then it's now showing on our viewport. So we can also change some few things here on the attributes panel. Like I said, you can change the color and some other things. Let's say you want red, so you can just come over here and then select the color. Or we can also add some pictures and some other few things. Okay, let me just load one picture. Okay, these flowers, say no. Now we can see them on this viewport, just like that. So cool. Okay, the last thing we're gonna talk about here is the layout. You can come over here and then choose whichever the layout we want. As you can see, the list here: animate, body paint, model. Okay, so to choose a layout, you just click on the layout that you want. For an example, modeling layout. As you can see, the panel has changed. So maybe if we choose, let's say, the body paint, you can see a lot has changed. Okay, let's go back to our standard. Alright, so I think that's enough for today. Then on the next lesson, we'll be covering about the parametrics modeling and some few things. Alright, thank you for watching.